Please tell me you heard that.
I heard that.
That was in the corridor again.
A ghost.
Therapist ghost. Did you ghost Mary?
Wow.
That creaking.
Yeah, in the corridor.
What was that?
Anger. Oh shit. Sorry.
You alright?
Who was proving wrong?
Nurse.
I really don't feel like I can go any further. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Is that behind me?
That was on the wardrobe.
Tonight, we're staying in one of Lincolnshire's most haunted hotels, an old asylum. Not only does this place hold so much history, there are also ghostly reportings. Does this hotel still run as an asylum in the background? Charlotte House, once an asylum, now a lovely hotel, located in the historic heart of Roman Lincoln. This hotel alone has so much history, but the city it's sat in has its own history, 2,000 years of history to be exact. It also sits next door to a nearly 1,000-year-old castle that has seen its fair share of dramatic and very bloody events. Charlotte House is an early 19th century Greek revival building which began its life as a lunatic asylum in April 1820 and continued to provide psychiatric inpatient facilities until the place was closed by the NHS in 1985. Let's talk about the hauntings because after all that is what we're here for. There have been many reported sightings of ghostly figures, including those of children, roaming the corridors and grounds. They are said to look lost, wandering around as if they are looking for something that observers cannot see. Some people have even reported hearing crying and wailing emanating from within the walls. A paranormal investigation team spent the night here once. They saw a table move on its own, made contact with a spirit called Francesca. Apparently, she was a former inmate who was there only because she had given birth to an illegitimate child. Other members of the team experienced crying and feelings of sadness. They also experienced problems with their electrical equipment. Welcome to the asylum.
Hi Spooklets and welcome back to the channel, and if this is the first time you are seeing this face, subscribe for spooky shit. Happy Halloween! I don't know why I sang that.
Happy Halloween, guys.
Happy Halloween! So I have investigated here before, but not in the building. In fact, this is the first time me and Zoe have ever stepped foot in this hotel. We live in Lincoln, so there is no need to come here to sleep, but there is tonight, obviously, for obvious reasons. Now, we are lucky, aren't we? I didn't know how this was going to go, did we? Was a bit worried where we're going to be able to film. There are literally 14 hotel bedrooms. That's it. There's 14. We have like a whole suite, which is awesome.
It's like a flat, isn't it?
It is. We've got like a granny flat. This is just amazing.
It's just missing the kitchen.
Yeah. We've got a kettle.
We've got a kettle.
And coffee.
But
yeah, with there only being 14 rooms, and our room is very set back, isn't it? We're room 14. We are the last room on the top floor, and I don't know, everything's outside, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
There's windows here, there's windows that side, there's windows in the hallway, in the living room. When we haven't got a neighbour, so we can do things. We don't have, that sounds...
Yeah, we can do anything we want.
Oh, also, before I forget, a massive thank you to the subscribers on this channel that are channel members. You guys are awesome. So without further ado, let's investigate the asylum.
Wait. Hold up. You guys need to see this hotel. It is gorgeous. So we're going to have an explore first. I'm going to show you the hotel. And we're going to show you what we named the granny flat. Enjoy the explore, and then we'll get into the investigation. Trust me, it's worth seeing. It is beautiful.
No one's in there, is there?
No.
Hello. Do you not know who we are? Did you try the handle?
Yeah.
Well, let's have a little wander. Sorry, I'm gonna knock everyone out with my bags. Just, we're only staying one night. It's all the work stuff. And food, lots of food. Let's go to the lounge, shall we? Okay. Oh. It's very posh. Hello? Look at that. Like literally nobody's here. Hello. Welcome to Charlotte House. We're good. Right, this is a failed attempt at booking in. We're going to wait outside. Wouldn't you laugh? Oh, someone's here.
You went into the inn? Yeah, we've just been walking around looking for people and we can't find anybody. We've just been to the bar, there's no bar, nobody at the bar.
Is there any drinks behind the bar?
I know.
There's lots of
It's
drinks.
free bar. I'm not going to fit through.
Actually, just to widen the doors.
Well, that was rude.
So you'll be in room number 14.
Perfect.
That's lovely. Thank you very much. Where are we?
14.
Oh, I brought my slippers, Zoe.
Did you?
Yeah. Ah, it's another flight.
Is it the second?
Yeah, that's rooms 1 to 7. Okay.
There's a smell.
There is a smell. It's Chatterton, Charlesworth. Wow. Oh, Pelham. Pelham.
Pelham, that's a kind of bit.
Sibthorpe. It's a what?
It's a kind of bit that you use for horses.
It was meant to be, Zoe.
It was, wasn't it?
It was meant to be. With that corridor. If she's given us the wrong key, I'm not going back down.
You said room 14.
Yep. Ah.
It's just... It wasn't even locked.
Oh. Oh. There's a guest book. We need to put very haunted. Oh my god. Zoe, there's a living room. There's an entire living room.
Oh my god, this is going to be so cool.
Should we put our stuff in here a minute and have a look? Oh god. Look at this, guys. One night. Have in mind that bag and that bag are my work bags. And then the tripod. What's your excuse? Oh! What we got? Sorry, I'm out of breath. Afternoon tea blend. Stokes tea and coffee. Colombian. I thought it said combination. What is it, tea or coffee? Or is there both in there? I don't know. Oh, that's decaf. Oh no.
Oh, it's not a guest book that you can write in.
Oh, I wonder
It
why.
tells you what you can eat.
Oh, everything. I'll have everything on the menu.
That's the archway into the Bale.
It is. Is it Newport Arch?
Yeah.
Really, when you walk through here.
I've never walked through that. I've always walked around the outside.
Well, if you walk, you can walk through it. Nothing wrong with walking through it, but you have to not talk. You stay completely silent. Don't ask me why, but that's what you have to do, guys. If you ever go to Newport Arch in Lincoln and you walk through there, you don't speak.
Really?
Yeah, I just looked that up. I can't remember why. Is that the bathroom?
It is mega.
Oh my word.
We share, yeah?
Yeah, me and Zoe in the morning washing each other's hair and backs. So we've got a nice big shower for my fat ass. What the hell? Is that a trough?
I want to smell it.
It's like you want to smell the sink. Oh.
It's body lotion. No, I don't want to... Hold on.
Is it clean?
Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that is really nice. Smell, guys. Smell Zoe's hand.
There you
Oh my god, Zoe.
go. It's like bed knobs and broomsticks.
Yes. Hang on.
I don't know what I expected in Charlotte House.
I don't know what I expected either, but it's very nice, isn't it?
I think I expected it all to be just one room and then a bathroom.
I was picturing that. I wasn't picturing a living room, right?
I thought beds with a sofa
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
the
that's what I
bathroom off.
pictured. I pictured a bed, sofa, and then a door to the bathroom sort of thing.
But I expected the TV to be big here with the chest of
Zoe.
drawers underneath it.
That's exactly how I've pictured it.
Really?
That's exactly how I pictured it. Welcome to our hotel room. This is where we're spending the night. Guys, we're just going for some fresh air. Somebody's bumping uglies. It's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Set the alarms off now. I'm not going that way. No. Go this way. Oh my days. Look at that. Wow. That's so cool. Bedrooms 1 to 7. Where's the basement? Yeah, where is there a basement?
That's like one of the most famous pictures,
Isn't that stood on top of the bridge?
isn't it? Yeah.
There's a bridge that goes over the road, guys, because that road gets so busy, doesn't it, for pedestrians. I've got a picture like that with my camera, and there's the arch again. Me and Matt nearly booked our wedding after do here, and it was going to be in there, but it's not focusing. There we go. Oh, you can't really see much. Is there a door?
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be able to go in, but
Yeah.
can you? Let's have a quick look. So this, guys, is where... Oh, this is where they do the breakfast. Look. Nice. So yeah, we're gonna go get some fresh air. And that's the entire hotel. I can't go in people's rooms and show you them. Should we go into the one where they're bumping uglies? Just coming in to film, just bear with me. Hello, my name's Susie,
And my name's Zoe.
and this is the first time we've been in here. I don't know if anybody is in here at all, whether you roam outside, but I have investigated outside and tried to speak to anybody that still resides in this area. But again, my name is Susie, this is Zoe, and we've come in here tonight to spend a lovely night in the hotel, but we wondered if we could have anyone's company that maybe used to be in this building. This place was an asylum a long time ago, a very long time ago. And if we've read correctly, nurses stayed in here. So if anybody is here, could you let us know by making a noise? Could you knock on something? Or we've got some little balls placed about, and they've got little bells in them, so if you move them they'll ring. Or, I haven't even turned it on, we've got a box with an aerial on, and as you heard, if you touch it, it'll make that beepy noise. We've decided to start in this room because it feels different to the rest of the little apartment, if that's what you want to call it, because that's what it's like. It feels different in here to the rest of the place. So as usual, during any investigation on this channel, we talk about the history together with anybody that could reside there still. We talk about who could be still there, so we do bring up a nurse, with this being the nurses' quarters. We talk about what it maybe was like to work there, whether they enjoyed it, whether they hated it, whether it was dangerous, whether they were safe,
Just anything to try and trigger a response. But fast forward in this bit, you can see, kind of, because it is fast forward, we spent ages talking. We were getting no responses apart from a little knock in the hallway that unfortunately my mic did not pick up. But this was when we spoke about a nurse. We brought up the nurse again, and this happened. If you enjoyed working here, I'm assuming we have a nurse here. Please tell me you heard that.
I heard that.
That was in the corridor again. Are you in the corridor? Do you want to come in here to us?
You hear that? Is it shuffling?
No, it was another knock.
Are you finding the courage to come in to speak to us?
Right. Obviously there's no one in here. Sorry, we're all in the dark. Wow. I don't know what it is.
The windows aren't even going to rattle.
No. Well, we've been in here ages now.
We've not heard them rattling.
No. No, and the only reason why we're saying that is because in the corridor, isn't it?
Sash windows.
Yeah, we had quite a bit of wind earlier when we was heading out to go get some tea, weren't we? But yeah, we was heading out, weren't we? And it's a really long ass corridor, you would have seen it. But when we was heading out for tea, the windows were like rattling, weren't they, a bit? But the wind really picked up then. It's died down again now, hasn't it? But it was just before we had like a lashing of rain, wasn't it? Could you make a noise out in the corridor again for me if you're still there? If you're wondering why we've come here specifically to talk to you, we're paranormal investigators and we're trying to prove to ourselves and the lovely people watching, because this is why we have cameras on, they don't just take photos, they take videos. It's like moving photos, isn't it? And we're just trying to prove to us, ourselves and everybody that what we believe in is real. And you could really help us with that tonight. If this has been you knocking in the corridor, I think I've heard 3 or 4. Do you think you could, we're not going to move, we're not going to come off these beds. Could you come in here and make a knock? Even if it's on the door frame behind me or the door. You don't have to come in the room. What if we tried an EVP in the hallway? If they're in the hallway. Should we try it?
Could do. It's worth it.
What I'm going to do, I've got this little device here and you can come speak to us in it. And we'd really appreciate it if you did. I'm going to come put it in the hallway. But I'll press record and we'll ask some questions. You do not have to answer the questions that we ask, but I would really appreciate it, and Zoe would appreciate it, if you at least just came to speak into this for us. In that little device that I've just put on that chair, could you tell us your name, please? No.
I don't know why I got a name popped into my head when you asked about a name.
What name popped in your head?
Mary.
Mary?
Mary. It's like a H.
Yeah, it's like a H shape, like an old hospital.
And we're one of those corners.
Did you hear that?
Is it another tap?
heard a knock, but I'm not sure if that was in the corridor or not.
See, I wonder whether this room and that room would have both been bedrooms.
I would have thought so, to be quite honest. I don't think it would have been as luxurious as this is now. But I think it would have been the same layout. But I do think you're right. I think there'd have been another bedroom. Yeah, you think of the amount of nurses that would have worked in here, in like, because there's other buildings, guys, that are part of the asylum, isn't there? So there would have been a lot of staff. So they wouldn't, 14 rooms would have had to have been
28 nurses.
Which would be a lot better. There was also a section, wasn't there, one of the buildings where it was for the criminally insane. Did I say that right? And that was the building dead opposite this one, the Stokes Cafe.
Yeah.
It's that one, because I think there's bars still on the windows.
Is there?
Yeah, I'm sure there is. Did you go in there often? I don't know what's going on outside.
No.
But I did think I heard a knock in the corridor as well then. Just going to ask that again. Did you see much of the patients in the criminally insane bit? Did you work with them?
This building, wasn't it 2 floors for nurses, and the bottom floor was for the children?
I can't remember. You would think actually that the children were kept with the nurses for them to check up on in the night because they're children. Should we try the cards?
Are you feeling them?
I am, and I don't know why, because we haven't had much yet. Normally the cards are brought out at the end, but I feel like I've got questions. Okay, I'm going to use these cards. Now these cards have got words on each card. I'm telling the viewers as well, if you don't know how these cards work. So there's like yes, there's no, yes, no, not sure, maybe. There's one card that says, because we've got ask again if you don't understand a question, and I'll rephrase it. There's one card in here and it says don't ask again. Now the whole idea of this is I want you to control which card I pick up. I want you to control which answer. So you draw me to your card. I'm going to lay them all out and we'll ask questions and you draw me to your answer and I will pick it up. If you don't want to do it, there is one card that says don't ask again. Make me pick that up and I won't do it. It's as simple as that, because we're not here to force you into doing anything, are we?
No.
If you don't want to do this, that's absolutely fine. So, what could be the first question? Do we have a nurse in here with us? Draw me to your answer. Draw me to your card. Yes. Okay. Is your name Mary? Zoe had the name Mary pop in her head and it's quite intriguing. Is your name Mary? No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Did you know somebody called Mary? Or maybe not know somebody called Mary, but is somebody called Mary with you? Is that why the name popped in Zoe's head? Yes. Was Mary another nurse? Is Mary another nurse? Ask again. Okay, did Mary work in this building with you? Did she work in the asylum? Ask again.
Was she a patient?
Ah. Okay, yeah.
Was Mary a patient in this building? Was she one of your patients maybe? Or was she just a patient in this building or in the asylum in a different building? Yes, that's weird.
I've gone all cold. Like goosebumpy,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, that's really weird actually. Okay. Was Mary a child maybe? Was Mary a child? Did you wear that knot? Sorry, was Mary a child?
Oh wow.
Okay. Are we right in saying that children were on one of the floors? They lived in one of the floors in this building, this specific. That was in the corridor. That was definitely the corridor. Sorry. Were children on one of the floors in this building? Did they live here with the nurses?
Oh my gosh.
That was like straight to that as well, wasn't it?
Was it her child?
Was Mary your child? No.
Okay.
But that would make sense though, wouldn't it?
Hmm.
Was Mary your patient? Was that a knock on the wardrobe?
Was it not my hair clip?
No. Came from my right ear. Was Mary one of your patients? Not sure.
That doesn't make sense now.
What if Mary was someone else's patient, but Mary came to her a lot more, so she's not sure whether to say. Does that make sense? She wasn't
her designated patient, but she still cared.
So she's not sure how to say
Yeah.
that. Was Mary somebody else's patient? No.
So Mary lived in the home.
Please tell me with that not.
I did.
That's fine.
That's why I stopped. So Mary lived in this home.
Yep. She's not sure whether she was her patient, but she definitely wasn't anybody else's patient.
Uh-huh.
Did you like to think that Mary was your patient? Did you like to think that Mary was your patient? No. Was Mary hard work? Would that make sense? Was Mary hard work? Was she a tough patient to take care of? Okay. Where do I go for? So we've got Mary lived here. She's a child. There was a floor for children.
She doesn't know whose patient she was.
Maybe no one would have her as their own patient.
Because she was difficult.
So was Mary spread about? Was she a patient that all nurses took care of because she was too much for one person? No.
Was Mary a teenager?
Was Mary a teenager? Yes.
That would explain why she was difficult.
It would. But I don't get the whole, like, whose patient is she? Okay, maybe that's not how it worked. Was there not a patient... Was there not a designated patient to nurse? Does that sound right?
So were all the patients all the nurses,
Okay,
I guess?
so did all the patients just belong to all the nurses here?
Makes a
Because
little bit more sense that now.
because nowadays it's you get a designated nurse.
You do, but it probably wouldn't have been back then. Maybe there was too many. Was there a lot more children here than nurses? Don't ask again. So I've just picked up don't ask again. Does this mean, do you not want me to talk anymore? Do you want to stop the cards? Do you want to stop?
Okay. Is it hard to talk about Mary?
Yeah. Is it hard to talk about Mary? No.
No.
Do you not want to do the cards? No.
So we finish the cards.
Yeah, we'll finish the cards because that's fine. That's fine. Thank you very much though, if that's been you. I mean, I don't know guys whether, but I do feel drawn to the cards. It's weird. I don't know if you noticed, but I stare at a card and then what happens, you know, in your peripherals, I'll just stare and stare and stare at one card and one just pops out at me. And that's how I end up picking my cards. But I don't know if, but the whole point is to use this experiment with other experiments to see if you can get a story. I'm just going to ask one more question. Is Mary here with us? I know the nurse doesn't want to do this if it's the nurse we've been talking to with the cards. But Mary, if you're here with us, can you come forward and make me pick up the yes card? Can you do that for me? Mary, are you here? Are you here with us? Oh. Hi Mary. Right, I'm going to turn this on, this little box, and you should be able to talk to us with the frequency. But supposedly you're able to talk to us. It scans through radio stations, but you should be able to use that to talk to us. But you're going to have to be clear because obviously we have little flickers of words. So to know it's you, nice and clear for me, could you let me know your name? It's just nothing coming through, is there? I wonder if they see it how it is now, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's always a question of mine. Are they seeing, every time we've got an investigation, I'm like, does it look like this to them? Or does it look how it was?
Like the hustle and bustle and...
If it's residual.
Was that a knock?
Yeah, I heard that. That was in this room, wasn't it?
I think it was. I've not moved my foot,
No.
so it's not the table that I'm doing. It is the table, but I've not moved.
No. It was like...
Mm.
And what did we say? I was on about the
The
building.
hustle and bustle.
And it's not... That doesn't... I didn't move anyway, but that doesn't...
So we spent ages and ages and ages in our bedroom trying to call out, trying the experiment with the cards, then trying the spirit box. But we were getting a lot of noises from the hallway, and it did sound more towards the living area end of the corridor that we were getting these noises. We decided to move into the living room to see if we could either debunk the noises or just find out what they were, further our questions, further our experiments. The spirit box, as you saw in the bedroom, it came to nothing. But it does get rather interesting.
We've just come into what is now a little lounge area. And we've moved here because it's sort of closer to the corridor where I was hearing knocks, well, where we were hearing knocks before, but I just heard a few more, didn't I?
You did.
We felt that maybe somebody was in the bedroom with us at one point because we heard a tap on the bedside table and then on the wardrobe, didn't we?
Yeah.
but I want to figure out what these noises are in the corridor, because they were the ones that were really, really quite loud. When we walked, guys, to here to set up, Zoe thought it was the window, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Like with the wind, but I've not heard it again.
No.
But because the window's literally there, look, behind my camera, we'll know now if it's that, won't we?
Well, I did pull up the blind and look at the camera,
The window.
and moved it. And
It didn't, no.
sound like the noise.
It made a knocking noise, but it wasn't the noise that we were hearing, was
No.
it? But we'll know now. Did it sound different because we was in there? Because we was further away? Well, we'll know now. So do we have the nurse here? If that's who we've been talking to, whoever we've been talking to, if you're here, can you make a noise for us?
Do you think Mary was here for all her days?
I feel she was dumped here.
What, like an illegitimate child?
No, I think she was too troublesome. Just from like things I've picked up on, not like, I do not claim myself to be psychic and neither does Zoe at all. We're just going with our gut and things, and with the cards, if they're right, apparently she was troublesome. Then obviously teenage, and you said obviously that could be why. Was she dumped here?
I wish I could ask more than yes and no questions.
What is it you wanted to ask?
I had a question earlier that I was like, I can't remember what it is now, but I wanted to ask something that was not a yes and a no question.
Do you want me to try the spirit box again? Because you can ask not yes and no questions in there.
I can't remember what question is.
It might come back to you though if I bring it in here.
Do you want me to go and get it?
It's up to you. I think it's on my bed. I know you exist, and if you're here, I'd really love it, and Zoe would really love it if you could come out to us and just cooperate with us. We just want to talk. We want to know your story. We want to show people that you're real. I mean, don't you want that? It would, it's been said before. People would probably be less scared of death, knowing that there is a life after death.
Therapist goes.
Therapist ghost.
A therapist ghosting a patient is when a therapist stops communicating with a patient without notice. Ghosting is common in psychotherapy. While it's usually a negative behaviour, therapists are trained professionals who understand that sometimes ghosting is what works best for the patient. Some reasons why a patient might ghost their therapist include protection from pain, safety, enacting an attachment trauma, not feeling understood, and not being able to bring up a difficult issue directly. Was there a reason why this word came through to us in the spirit box, or was it just pure coincidence? If it is a coincidence, it is a very weird coincidence. But this amazed me when I looked up this.
That's gave me goosebumps. Therapist ghost.
It was so. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Oh, yes, dear.
We've got a lady voice in this now.
And there was a man present the entire time on the internet.
Yeah.
Did you know Mary?
She's a brat.
That's what it said.
I think so. Is Mary not very nice? Mary, was she a patient here? I thought I heard, of course, but it was really quiet. Was Mary a patient here? Okay, well listen. Are you going to make a noise?
energy that's in this place.
Could be.
So they could still be out doing rounds.
What the hell was that?
Sounded like people running up the stairs, didn't it? Or am I hearing something different?
Okay, someone would have been coming up the stairs because I've just looked through the eye hole and it's them opposite. Yeah. Did you hear the door handle? So we've been outside for some fresh air, haven't we?
Yeah.
We can't investigate outside because the weather's quite ghastly. But we went out for some fresh air, had a bit of a break. But when we came back in, you went to the toilet, didn't you? And I got talking to the night porter. And I had to ask him if he'd seen anything or heard anything. Now, please keep in mind, he is a complete and utter skeptic, isn't he? Because you came out the toilet and started talking with us, didn't you? Complete and utter skeptic. And he did say that he's worked here 2 years, seen and heard nothing, but he has had an experience that he can't explain, which obviously intrigued us and was like, go on. Basically, it's really weird because he said, I've always wondered if there's a cellar here. And all we've spoke about since being here is there's got to be a basement. I wonder if there's a basement. Obviously, cellar, basement is the same thing. Yeah, where is there a basement? So it's weird that he has this and he still thinks about it now. And one night when he was on, he was talking to somebody about the cellar in the other side where the other bit of the asylum is, because there is a cellar over there. And he said to the person that he was on the phone to,
Yeah,
he was on the phone, sorry, he was here on his own, he was on the phone to somebody, and he said about, you know, I wonder if there's a cellar here, because they were talking about the cellar. What was that?
What? Was that not? Was it that?
No. I don't know what that was. It's. Do you know what it sounded like? Somebody threw a stone at the window.
Not that.
No, it was on glass.
I didn't hear anything.
Anyway, so he was talking on the phone about that, you know, there must be a cellar. He said, I'm wondering if it's like buried, you know, and long gone sort of thing. And he said there might be something under us. And then he said, as soon as he started talking about this to this person on the phone, the walkie-talkies, not one, there was 2 of them, I think he said, both turned on. And he said it was like someone was saying, yes, and I'm trapped down here, or something like that.
Here, can you get me out?
Yeah,
That
that's
sort of
the
thing.
feeling that he got. And he's a complete and utter skeptic.
He was a nice guy, bless him.
He was a really nice guy. Had a nice chat with him. But that's the only experience he's had, and it's to have that, just that one thing happen in the 2 years he's worked here. He said he gets creeped out. He said, you know, he knows the history of the place, so we feel something in this room. It feels different to the rest of this area. If it was you knocking in that hallway, could you knock now for us? Nice and loud if you could.
I wonder if, because when we sit in the living room, we can see out into the hallway, no problems.
Yeah.
We can't see all of it, obviously.
No.
But from here, I can just see it.
And when we was in there, sorry to cut you
That's
off,
all right.
we had the light on in the hallway.
Yeah, we did. So do they feel better disguised in there?
Are you in the hall? They feel better with the lights off. I don't know how well you'll see. Not very well, guys. Oh no, it's not too bad. It's not bad. Just going to try this, just being in candlelight. Is it better with the lights off? I suppose at one point they would have just been in candlelight.
What year was it? 1820?
Mm.
Be any electrics or anything, would there?
I'm not sure. I wouldn't have thought so. I'd have said it would be like the late 1800s that electricity. I don't know. Do you think you could make a noise in here for us again like you did before?
That creaking,
Yeah, in the corridor.
like floorboards.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's any floorboards that creak, is there, when you walk around?
Don't think so. Get your leg up. Can you knock again so Zoe can hear you? Nice and loud.
Is that downstairs?
No. Nobody's in the hallway. I've just been out with a camera.
Do you know what I feel like doing?
What?
Sitting on the chair.
In the hallway? I'm really drawn to that chair.
What was that?
That was right near us, wherever that was.
That was a really deep knock.
Yeah.
Is that someone saying you gotta go and
Go sit on the chair.
shall we go out there?
If you
sit on
want
the
to.
chair and I'll sit on the floor. Is there somebody in the hallway?
What was that?
It's over the road,
That was over the road, was it?
I think. No.
Was it in the hallway with you? I know.
It sounded like it was in the hallway outside,
Did it?
but it could have been a door further down. But it sounded. Do you know what it sounded like? You know when we were in the living room earlier and I closed that fire door, and it suddenly slammed closed,
Yeah.
and it made me jump.
Yeah.
It sounded like that.
I'm just going to pull a card and I'm really ready to go into your answer. I want to know if you go by the name of therapist.
did get a yes, didn't we, to nurse
Mhm.
when I did the cards.
Mhm.
So, do you go by therapist, the name therapist? Draw me to your answer. Yes. Did you ghost Mary? Is that what you meant by therapy ghost? Did you ghost Mary? Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
Has somebody been knocking in the corridor? Yep.
Are we in for a quiet night?
Sleep. Are you going to let us sleep tonight? Or, yeah, are you going to let us sleep? Yes. Will you do anything in front of the cameras while we're asleep tonight? No. That's weird, because we've said if we're in for a quiet night, yes. You're not going to do it in front of the cameras, no.
Would you do something if we asked you to? Because we won't be scared.
So we're asking, will you please do something for the cameras while we're asleep? Would you do it then? Don't ask again. Well, that'll be interesting then. Do you know what I mean? Do you want to do scrying?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it?
I don't mind.
I'll let you do it.
Okay. Glasses on or off?
It's entirely up to you. You'd probably be better having them on.
On.
So you can see your face.
Okay.
So Zoe is going to try scrying. Zoe's never done this before. So if you don't know what scrying is, I don't know if you can see me, I'm really sorry. Can I borrow a candle a minute?
I was just about to go.
Thank you. If you don't know what scrying is, Zoe's going to stare into the mirror. Now, I have tried it a couple of times before, but only once I've seen my face change. I think it's only once. But you're supposed to see your face sort of morph and change. So it'll be interesting. Let's give it a go. I'll give you the candle.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Do I need to get close to the... Or just... Here's
Just
okay.
stand where you are and just stare. Hold it there. Hold it there, because then you can really see your own face. You alright? What did you see?
A man.
Fuck. Sorry. I don't know why I'm saying sorry, I swear all the time. I felt your face was going quite masculine.
And I know I shouldn't have blinked or looked away. But it was like...
I did it when my face changed. I got man. Why?
Like really deep grooves here.
Yes, I saw that. Guys, if you did, please let us know in the comments. Do you want to try
I feel
again?
Like I want to do it again.
Do it again.
I don't want to look away this time.
Just focus. Now you've done it and you've seen something, you won't.
Yeah.
It's a man.
Did you see man again?
Mhm.
But it's weird. I don't know if I'm just seeing it because I want to see it.
But we've both seen man, that's what I'm finding weird. But I don't want to say because you're doing the scrying. I don't want to talk. I'd rather you talk. Does that make sense?
But I wasn't expecting so quick. I
No.
was expecting
To be stood there a while.
but I could not blink.
No. It's weird, isn't it?
It's so peculiar.
My face is gone skinny. Why are my eyes watering?
I don't know. Your face has gone what?
It went skinny. I feel like my face is like not normal. Like not an average face. I felt like one eye was up here, one eye was down here.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
A bit like malformed.
Yeah.
See, I saw you as a child.
A child.
I saw you as a child.
What, both times then?
Yeah, both times.
Scrying's really creepy, isn't it? I think we should try the Estus method. Do you
Okay,
want to go first?
can do.
Right, we'll get set up. Okay, so Zoe is sat behind me on the bed. This camera is going to be facing her the whole time. She's waving at you. And I'm going to go sit in the hallway with the phone. We're going to try the Estus method. So we don't have a, well, obviously, you know, I've got a spirit box, but it doesn't have a jack point. But I've got a little old radio that does have a jack point. So we're going to have to manually scan through radio stations with, obviously, our fingers. So that's what Zoe's going to be doing. She's going to have a blindfold on, headphones, and I'm going to go sit in there and ask questions quietly. And let's see if we can get anything, because there are plenty of questions to ask. And if we get corresponding answers with this, then that's going to be pretty awesome.
Right, I am now scrolling.
Can you hear me?
If I could get it to scroll. There we go.
Can you hear me? Okay, do we have a therapist here?
Navigate.
Navigate. Where do you want me to go? Do you mean you want me to... You're trying to navigate me somewhere?
Connected. Child life.
Wow. Do we have a child here? Is your name Mary? Are you connected to this place?
Laugh.
Did you used to have laughs here? Was it a nice place?
Someone screamed.
Oh my god. Who's screaming? Who's screaming? Is somebody upset?
Someone screamed again. The name Oliver arrived.
Has Oliver arrived? Could you let us know who's been making the noises in the hallway?
Life.
Could you let us know?
No.
Okay.
1988.
That's the year I was born. What happened in 1988? What happened?
Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Right now?
Found.
What have you found?
Stand. Stand or stand.
Do you want me to stand up? Have we been speaking to a Mary at all tonight?
Scared.
Is Mary scared? Mary, are you scared?
Hit.
Did somebody hit you? Who hit you?
Hello.
Hello? You can talk to me. Are you trying to tell me somebody hit you?
School.
School? I suppose if children were here, you would have been taught here. There would have been a teacher. Is that right? Was you harmed here?
Heart.
What do you mean by heart? I asked you if there was anything you wanted to tell me and you said hit. Was you not treated very nicely here? Because I've read differently about this place. Well, I read that they didn't do horrible experiments here, but were the staff not nice? Because I think, to be honest, I've also read that the staff were lovely. There was never a complaint. Do you not want to talk to me anymore?
Modern day.
We're in the modern day now. Are you aware of that?
Hello.
Oh, that sounded... Hello? Are we talking to someone else now? What's your name?
Title.
Okay. Well, I'm Mrs. What's your title? Zoe's a Mrs. as well.
Beyond.
Are you in the beyond? I sound like Professor Trelawney.
Jordan.
Jordan. Your name's Jordan. And who were you here? Was you a patient?
Poorly.
You was poorly. You was a patient then. What do you know what was wrong?
Interactive.
You've been interactive. Jordan, sorry. Have you been making noises tonight? In the hallway? And in our bedroom? I just heard a child.
Anger.
I just heard a child.
Broken.
What's broken? Who's angry? Have I just heard a child laughing or talking? There was a tap in the bedroom then, I think, unless it was Zoe moving.
Oh shit. Sorry.
You alright?
I just caught the volume button.
Ready?
Okay, so there's some really weird noise going on.
Go.
Are you telling me to go?
Miles.
Oh, I think it might be the radio. So, who is Mary?
One person.
Mary's one person. Okay, is Mary a child?
8 miles, 156.
So is the nurse with us? Is the therapy ghost woman man here?
Virgin.
Who was a virgin? Who keeps tapping on the doors?
Why is?
Did somebody tap on the bed while we were in there?
Liverpool.
Is there a cellar in this house?
Miles.
Who's Miles? That's the second time I think it's been mentioned. Did you like living here?
Floor. Rather.
So the floor, does that mean that there's a basement under the
I
floor?
am 13. English.
Is Mary 13?
16 miles.
What's 16 miles? Was you a nurse?
Look at me.
I would look at you if I knew where you were.
My name's Bill. 3.
So is Bill who I saw?
Trust.
We trust
Bill.
you. Bill again. Can you touch Susie on her knee?
Doesn't help.
Who doesn't help? So did you live here when it was the children's home?
People.
There were lots of people here. Did you live here when it was the asylum?
1. Teen.
We are a team.
Beautiful.
We are beautiful.
Miles away. Hello.
Hello. Who's with us?
Specialise.
Specialised in mental health?
Proven wrong.
Who was proven wrong?
Nurse.
We hope we've got a nurse here. Can you tell me your name? We have Mary, the child.
Toxic as fuck.
Wow. We have Mary, who's the child. But who is the nurse? We have no names for nurses.
Personal change. Consequence.
There's always a consequence. Is that what Mary got told? There's consequences for her behaviour.
Rachel.
Is the nurse called Rachel? Did you enjoy working here, Rachel?
I've just stopped.
Okay. You alright?
I keep feeling like somebody stood right here. Did you feel that?
Yeah. Yeah, because that's why I think I was scared that you were going to come and touch me to tell me that you were finished.
So this was the first time that we have manually done a spirit box. Well, it's a radio, and we manually obviously went through the channels and kept turning it quite fast. It is the first time that I have done anything like that, and I quite enjoyed it, and I did find it quite interesting. Both me and Zoe thought we'd both do it, and I did find it very interesting. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, what you thought to the Estus method. But now what we decide to do is we're going to do a lock off. We're going to leave the cameras on their own, but we're also going to take you for a walk too. We're going to go in the corridors and we're going to take a wander outside. The weather still isn't great, but we're going to take a wander out. We're going to brave it.
Look at you. I have. I've got the secret too. I got the key. I got the key. Da, 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 da.
What?
Oh my god, I thought the bathroom door was moving. It wasn't. It was my eyes. Oh, that got me. It can't move because it's got doors. Look at that picture of the castle. Beautiful. They've got some drunk man in it though. That's the Indian I like. I thought you meant the man. The castle Indian. I've never been to that one. It's amazing. Is it? I'll have to go. Oh, fancy seeing you again.
No, I wondered, I could hear you coming downstairs, so. I wondered who was coming downstairs.
And that's where we nearly had our wedding look. It does actually look really nice, doesn't it?
It does.
The room looks bigger with all the tables, as weird as that sounds. Zoe's tired, love. She goes wild when she's tired. That's what everybody says. That's what everyone says. Oh, is that the oh, that's the breakfast area, isn't it? Sorry, you can't see it, right? Roastery. Oh. Sounds a bit saucy. I'll give you a good roasting later. Oh, Zoe. Is that a promise? The blue room.
That sounds like it should be naughty.
It does, doesn't it? Not the red room with Mr. Grey, but the blue room with Zoe.
To offer blending and roasting, class 9.
Oh, they did roasting too. Oh, well, they did. Oh, this. Look. Oh my god.
Looks no different.
No, it looks exactly the same. That is crazy. Oh, I love that.
Don't say it again, no.
No, I've just looked in the corners and I can't see anything.
remind me of a ship. I think it's the and it's the circle windows in the doors. Reminds me of a boat, like a big ship. Butler's Lives of the Saints, Natural History, Shakespeare, Progressive, Catering, Self-Educator, the digest books. The Children's Encyclopedia. Would they, when you was in the Estus method, I was saying about, because you said school, and I can't remember where it tied in with something, and I thought there would have been a school here for the children, because they would still have to learn, wouldn't they? That's the cathedral, and it had its spires at the top.
Does it not have them now?
Not them big tall things coming out. These.
Does it not?
No, it was either during the war or it was weather, like a wind. I can't remember. Should we go out? Yeah. We're gonna have some fresh air. And here it is at night. It's so quiet now, isn't it?
It's eerie now, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you want to take a walk and have a look around the white bit?
Shall we?
Yeah. Oh, it lights it up. So this is the other part of the asylum, guys. And oh, geez, that's bright. I filmed out here with Matthew a few times, and we've had some both interesting nights out here. But this is part of the asylum. You would have seen it in the daytime B-roll. It's a gorgeous building, isn't it?
It is really nice.
Do you want to see a bit of that garden?
Go on then.
Because we've got a light on here. Let's go have a look, guys. I wonder, like, what patients stayed in this white building then.
Yeah. Oh God.
What's
We
it?
have to look after the others, yeah.
Oh my God. Zoe.
What?
Fucking leaves blew behind us. I thought it was someone walking. It's quite eerie. So people have seen sightings out here of ghostly figures. I would. It is leaves falling. Oh my God. Stop recording, sorry. Okay, this is weird, it wasn't like this before. No, that's not the right way. How weird. Oh, it's here. Well, this isn't creepy.
Feel what? I feel like it's the Blair Witch Project.
Oh my God. I really don't feel like I can go any further. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why. I've been down there before.
At night.
Yeah. Twice.
With Matthew.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw my fire dancing when I did fire dancing, guys, on socials, but that was on that bit of grass there. Fun times. I'm a fire starter. Twisted fire starter. I don't even know.
Right, guys, we're gonna try a board. It's called the Ouija board. You are more than welcome to come and use this with us. So just put your fingers on the board, planchette rather. So you can come and use us to move this planchette, and we can ask some questions. And if you move it to letters, if you want to spell a word out, there's yes, no, and there's also underneath my hand goodbye. So if you don't want to talk to us, you could just take it straight to goodbye. I want to speak to Mary. Mary, are you willing to come talk to us? We spent ages doing this and we got absolutely nothing. I am not going to let you sit through the pain that we endured because I'm nice to you spooklets. Push it really hard.
Is that behind me?
That was on the wardrobe. It's nanite's time. It's nanite's time.
We've got pee-pees.
We're gonna go pee-pees. No, that sounds like we need a wee.
No, we're gonna go pee-pees.
Pee-pees. Who's gonna sleep?
Pee-pees.
Yeah, I think it's like 2 in the morning now, isn't it?
Nearly 2:30.
Nearly 2:30. So by the time we get into bed, it'll be the witching hour. 3 a.m. Wonder if anything will happen. Good night.
Good.
Sleep tight. And don't let the bed bugs bite.
Or the ghosties.
Or the ghosties nibble your toesies. No.
So, are we leaving lights on?
I'll turn that off.
Are we leaving these on?
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Ambiance. Oh God, I've got my trouser legs stuck.
There, if anybody is in here, please do something for the cameras.
Stop the toilet.
Yeah, I think it's the extractor fan.
Well, who can we talk about? Ghost theory. Joe and Elliot.
Joe and Elliot. They're arseholes.
We've spoken about them. The end.
Yeah. Love you really.
Does this hotel still run as an asylum in the background? Was that a bit more dramatic? Okay, that'll do.
It's these beds are really high.
They are, aren't they?
They're really noisy.
You can hear me in the night rolling.
Yeah. Sorry, stop
Me
moving.
rolling.
Have you been to the sausage festival?
The sausage festival?
Yeah, I think it's going on
No.
inside the castle today. I was wondering why there were so many people there.
We should go have a look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what time it closes or anything, but...
Like
It used to be on the Cornhill.
It's very, I'm out of breath. It's very much. Do they not have lifts? Oh, coming the husbands.
Oh no, who are they?
Who are they? Who are they today? Oh no, that ruins it. I'm not complaining. I'm not a posh fart, and neither Zoe. It's really fancy, this, isn't it? What?
You said I'm not a posh one.
No, Zoe's really posh, I'm sorry.
I can't see you right now, so I don't know how I'm looking at you. I might be giving you like the worst look ever. My mind might be going that way. My mind going that way.
No, fine.
Important guest notice. Every day millions of towels are washed in hotels around the world, many unnecessarily. If you would like to be environmental friendly, please adopt the following: adopt a towel. No, I'm joking.
She hadn't even started the Malibu.
No, we'll break that open later. It's not real, Zoe. Sorry. Good night.
Good.
Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Or the ghosties.
Or the ghosties nibble your toesies. No.